In the last screencast, we had a look at adding some questions about capital cities, but it was not as effective as it could have been. I wasn't consistent with my typing. You notice that there are three different questions here, and I had to type capital every time I entered something in. So it's inconvenient and inconsistent. But there is a solution for this. Instead of just using a front and back like this, we can tell Anki a little bit more about the information we are entering, and this gives us the ability to customize how this information will be shown to us. So up the top here we've got the basic model, and instead of using a basic model we're going to add a new one. We click the spanner, or the wrench as some people say, and choose add to add a new model. We can add a new basic model, or we can copy the one that's currently in our deck. Once we've created a new model, copying that model can be useful, but for now we'll just add a basic one. And let's start editing it now. And I'll change the name from basic to, for example, capitals, and I'll give it a tag of capitals. Down the bottom here we have fields. Instead of front and back, let's give these a more useful name. So for example, country and capital city. Capital city. Alright, we can also choose some options like tell Anki not to allow us to enter the same information twice, but we won't worry about it for now. Then if we look on the card templates, we can see here that when Anki shows the question, it will show the country. This funny symbols here indicate that this area should be replaced with the actual content of the field. And the answer is the capital city. Instead of typing what is the capital city of every time, we can put that in the template. What is the capital city of country, and then a question mark, and the answer is capital city. And we can also modify the reverse card as well. So for example, imagine we didn't just want to look at Japan and think Tokyo, but if we also wanted to look at Tokyo and think Japan, we can test in both directions. And by using these models, we don't have to enter the information twice. So let's have a look at the reverse here. And this time we'll just change the question to say, what is the country for the capital city, and add a question mark. Alright, we'll close this now. Close this. And we have the model selected as capitals. We can go back to basic if we want to add some other information like moon landings and everything like that. And get rid of the tags here. Because we added a tag in the model, we don't need to type capital cities or capitals down here. It's automatically included as part of the model. And this time let's add the reverse card as well. So when we enter this in, both a forward card and a reverse card will be generated. Okay, so on the left hand side I see country, so I enter, for example, let's see, what's a good example? Alright, I'm just going to reuse these existing countries so I don't have to think of something new. So Australia, and the capital city is Canberra. And let's have a look at the preview now. You can see that what is the capital city has been automatically added for us. We don't have to type that in. All we do is enter like a little database. And we can also look at the reverse card. What is the country for the capital city Canberra? And the answer is Australia. So by just typing these two small pieces of information, we have generated two quizzes, and we don't have to worry about consistency problems. This saves you a lot of time.